There are loads of new snacks and food options here at Disneyland Paris, so I hope you're hungry because we're going to go and try them all. We are going to start this new food video at the Boardwalk Candy Palace on Main Street, USA, which is probably the best place to go if you're looking for something cute and sweet. Now, the Boardwalk Candy Palace has been selling cake pops for quite a few years now, and they tend to bring some new ones out for different celebrations, whether it's for Valentine's Day, seasonal ones for Christmas, Halloween, and for the Symphony of Color season, which is the season happening in Disneyland Paris right now. It's going on until the 30th of September 2024. They have released some newly decorated cake pops to celebrate color and the brand new show A Million Splashes of Color as well that is currently happening in Disneyland Paris. So yeah, they're very cute. They've got some yellow ones, some red ones, some green ones, some blue ones, and they're just very Instagrammable. So I'm going to go and try one now. Obviously, I had to go for the blue one, of course. It looks so pretty. The customer did actually ask me which color I wanted, and I went for blue. In terms of the flavor, I'm not expecting anything different to what we've come to see here in Disneyland Paris with their cake pops, but it's a cute snack and it's to celebrate Million Splashes of Color. I'm excited to try it. Yeah, it's kind of rich chocolate flavored cake pop. I really like these, to be honest, but it's not for everyone. If you don't like a lot of chocolate, then this might not be for you. Sometimes Disneyland Paris does do some non-chocolate cake pops, but this one, as you can see here, is very much a chocolate cake pop. It tastes amazing though. It's a classic Disney snack. I'm happy they've released some slightly different decorated ones for this season, and for €5 I don't think it's too bad. They're quite big too, so you can definitely share this with somebody as well if you want to. Unless you're just really hungry, then by all means eat the whole thing. So at the ice cream parlor right next to Market House Deli on Main Street, they have recently brought out a new ice cream to celebrate the Symphony of Color season, which is currently happening in Disneyland Paris, and it's basically meant to be vanilla ice cream with some white chocolate sauce on it and little crispy pearls. It looks really pretty. It's priced at €7. Don't forget you can also get your annual pass discount if you have one, and yeah, I'm looking forward to trying it. Okay, let's try this ice cream. It's kind of already fallen apart. The little beautiful paint was about to fall off, but I managed to save it. It's basically just vanilla ice cream. It looks really pretty though. The cast member actually asked me if I wanted just the ice cream on its own or with all the decorations, which I thought was a slightly bizarre question, because obviously if you're ordering the Melody Magic ice cream at €7, that's kind of the one you want. You don't just want vanilla ice cream, I guess, but maybe some people prefer it without all the jazz. Okay, this is falling apart, so I might have to have the chocolate ice cream first. Did I say chocolate ice cream? I meant to say white chocolate bit. It's nice. It's basically how most of the Disneyland Paris decorative white chocolate pieces taste like, but with ice cream it's very nice actually. As for the actual ice cream, it's really nice. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about it. It's nice and creamy, lovely vanilla ice cream. The decorative pieces add a layer of crunch to it, which I appreciate, and I think there's some sauce in it as well. Maybe not a lot of flavor from the sauce though, but the actual ice cream itself, it's really good. And at €7, I don't think it's priced too badly for the size of it, and considering it's a nice Disney snack in theme with the Symphony of Color season as well. I'm happy that this has come out. I mean, it's nothing too special. At the end of the day, it's just vanilla ice cream with some nice decorative pieces, but it's a big portion. You can easily share it between a family of 4. Kids would love it, adult would love it, and bonus, it looks cute. Our next stop is an entirely new snack cart here in Frontierland, which opened up only about a month or so ago. It's called the Overland Trail Cafe. It's very nicely themed, and it sells churros, very iconic snacks, and you can get them either with Nutella or with salted caramel and obviously whipped cream in both of them. You can also have them plain if you wish to, and they also sell the famous turkey legs, which I believe all the other Disney theme parks sell as well. The turkey leg is €9, the churros are $5.50, and if you want a sweet break little offer, then you can pay €7 and get the churros with a hot drink of your choice as well. But yeah, I'm excited to go and test them out. Okay, let's try the turkey leg first at €9. It's definitely not inexpensive, and I do think that it's a little bit smaller than the ones that they offer in the US parks, but I have tried this a couple of times before when it was at Last Chance Cafe, and I liked it. I enjoyed them more than I have enjoyed the US ones. It had more flavor to it, so hopefully it will still be nice, but let's try it. It's the exact same one that they brought out for the 30th anniversary of Disneyland Paris back in 2022. Like I said, they used to sell this in Last Chance Cafe, but now they've got a totally new menu there. It's good. The flavor's definitely there. It would have been nice if they had some sauces as well, but they don't. They just give you the turkey leg on its own. If you want sauces, you have to go to another quick service restaurant, maybe bring your own, because for me, I just can't eat this much meat without something to go with it. It feels just a little bit too meaty for me, but the flavor is there. Look at this piece of meat there. It's honestly really well cooked. It's nice if you like your turkey legs. It could make a nice snack, but again, at €9, I mean, it's going to fill you up too because it's a lot of protein. It's just not something that I would personally choose to spend my money on. If I wanted something to fill me up, if I wanted lunch or something, I probably would just go around the corner to Cowboy Cookout or something, or just so many of the other quick service places instead of paying €9 for this. But It's a classic Disney snack, and I'm glad that they are still selling it here in Disneyland Paris. Let's try the churros now. I decided to go for the salted caramel sauce. You can either have that, or you can have them plain, or you can go for chocolate sauce, which I would imagine would just be Nutella, because they have Nutella almost everywhere in Disneyland Paris. And don't get me wrong, I like Nutella, but I wanted to try something a little bit different. And of course it comes with some whipped cream, and you do have the cute little cocoa sign. I think it's just like white chocolate logo as well that comes with it to make it more Disney-fied. They're also nice and warm. They're not freshly prepared on site, but they are heated up, so not bad at all. Definitely better than the churros that they sell over at Casa de Coco. I mean, you can tell they're a little bit different anyway. Yeah, I was expecting not to be too impressed, but they're not bad. I think the caramel sauce actually helps it as well. The salted caramel sauce balances it out really well. It's not too sweet. The cream is quite nice as well. Honestly, I would rate them €5.50. Nice classic Disney snack, and something that I can see myself getting again. Okay, well this next one's the one that I've been probably looking forward to the most, and if you can't tell by the little sign behind me, we're at Last Chance Cafe here in Frontierland, and Last Chance Cafe very recently had a full change of menu. They used to sell things like barbecue turkey leg, and one of my favorites, the vegan chili that I absolutely loved here, and nachos, things like that, very Wild West food. But now they have changed it into an Asian style quick service, which I'm excited about. I feel like Asian food was very much lacking here in Disneyland Paris. The fact that they put it here in Last Chance Cafe does confuse me just a little bit, although I have researched a little bit, and apparently it does make sense in a very loose kind of way. But the main thing is that they've got new food here, new Asian food I should say, so I'm very excited to try it. Now the menu looks rather vast, so I'm probably not going to be able to try everything, but I'll try my best to try as many of them as possible. And if I'm not going to be trying them in this vlog, make sure to subscribe, because I'll definitely be trying the rest of them in future videos. Okay, well I've got my tray. You might be able to see Big Thunder Mountain there behind me as well. I decided to go for 4 of the items that they had. Of course I had to go for the caramel chicken with Cantonese rice, and I like the container it comes in. Feels nice and hot as well. I went for the pork nems, the crevettes, which are the shrimps, as well as the dessert, which is basically pineapple beignets. I'm very intrigued by them. They also come heated up and warm. I think I'm going to try the shrimps first. So this is what they look like. €9, and it looks like you get 4, so 4 shrimps for €9. Rather expensive, but they look good, so hopefully they'll taste nice too. They're fine. I like shrimps. These are pretty decent shrimps. I like the coating on them as well, nicely fried. It comes with some sauce too, so I might try it with the sauce. Maybe it'll give it a bit more flavor. To be fair, I'm not sure if the sauce is meant to be for the shrimps or for the nems or for what. They just gave me 2 sauces with everything that I ordered, so we'll try it. There you go. It's classic sweet and sour Asian sauce. It's nice. I prefer it with the sauce. Time for the nems, and with the nems you could either go for the pork nems, which is what I went for, but they also sold vegetarian ones, both at the same price. Priced at €8. So €8 if you're going to get the pork ones, which is what we're going to try here, and 8 if you got the vegetarian ones. I do want to try the vegetarian ones next time I'm here. Again, nice and hot. These look pretty good actually. They call them nems, but I feel like it's more or less, you know, your spring rolls. I'm going to have them without the sauce first. These are nice. Now, do I prefer these to the shrimps? Maybe. They have slightly more flavor to them. You get 3 of them, by the way, so €8, and you've got 3 in the container. Again, definitely not inexpensive, but I feel like considering we're in Disney, it makes sense. I'm not mad at the price. Let's take another bite. Yeah, the nems are nice. I see myself coming to get them from time to time. I definitely want to try the vegetarian ones very soon as well. Big Thunder Mountain keeps going and going, obviously, and it's so exciting. So I hope you don't mind the noise that the train constantly makes. But yeah, I rate these. I'm going to try them with the sauce very quickly too. Nems are good. Have a tiny bit of a kick to them, but honestly, don't worry about it. If you don't like spicy food, you should be okay with this still. Okay, let's move on to probably the thing that I've been looking forward to trying the most, which priced at €13 is the chicken and rice. So Cantonese style rice, which you can also get on its own if you would prefer to do that, if you're vegetarian, especially if you don't want to have the chicken with it. But altogether, with the chicken and the rice, it's priced at €13, and I feel like it's quite a hefty meal just based on the size of it right now. I don't think €13 is too bad for it. Hopefully it's going to taste nice as well. Smells pretty decent. I feel like I'm mainly getting the flavor of the sauce for the chicken. The rice looks alright too. Hopefully it will taste better than it looks. I am excited to give this a go. They of course also do give you a knife and fork for the chicken. Alright, I've got some rice, some chicken. From my first bite, it's good. It's not phenomenal. The chicken flavor is definitely there, the kind of Asian style sauce. The sauce is really nice. The chicken itself cooked really nice, tender. Let's try a little bit more. I really like the sauce they've used for the chicken, the caramel sauce. The rice hasn't blown me away quite yet. I might have to try a little bit of the rice on its own in a bit, but I want to taste a little bit more of the chicken first. There you go. Yeah, the chicken's good. The chicken's really lovely, especially for theme park style food. Disneyland Paris has been needing something like this for a long time, in my opinion. If you love your, sweet and sour chicken, it's kind of got that similar flavor. The caramel sauce flavor isn't actually too strong either. It just has like a hint of it, which is nice. The rice, on the other hand, though, the Cantonese style rice, it's got some beans in there, some eggs, maybe some pieces of onion, but yeah, I'm gonna give it a go on its own. It's okay. I don't think I'd enjoy the rice on its own, because that is an option that you can get if you want to just get the rice. You can, and yeah, it's not flavorful enough for me to be able to enjoy the rice on its own, but it's not bad, and it goes really well with the chicken. I'm happy this new meal exists. 13 euros, not priced too badly either. It's very comparable to some of the other quick services that you can find here in Disneyland Paris, and it's a hefty meal. Like, honestly, look at the size of this. I hope they keep this size. Trust Disneyland Paris to gradually make the portion size smaller and smaller. I hope they don't do that, because at the moment I feel like the price is justifiable considering we're in a theme park. It's pretty decent food, Asian style food. There's loads of chicken in there with the rice. The size of it is good. So 13 euros, I would recommend this, and I feel like I could see myself coming here to get this again. Congratulations, Disneyland Paris, we finally got some Asian food in here. Right, I'm almost done with my caramel chicken and rice, and I've been thinking quite a bit about it. It's really good. It's actually a pretty decent food item in Disneyland Paris. I know loads of us like to complain about the food in Disneyland Paris, and I agree that for some time the food here wasn't the best, but over the past few years, the food quality definitely has come up, and there are definitely more options available now too. I mean, this is good. We want Disneyland Paris to do more of this, so I like it. I recommend it. Please, Disneyland Paris, can we have even more different options? I'd love to see maybe some Middle Eastern stuff, some Indian stuff. In fact, today actually I bumped into one of you guys who asked me if there was any way you could get Indian food, and there isn't, unfortunately. I mean, the closest place would be Agrabah Cafe, but it's not really Indian food. It's more like Mediterranean, Middle Eastern type of food. I love Agrabah Cafe, but if they could have maybe a quick service that sold Indian style food or just more rice dishes. Even this place here, Last Chance Cafe, this is the only meal that you can get, the chicken and rice. I really hope they kind of expand on it in the future, because it's good, and I approve of all of this. But we do have one more thing to try from Last Chance Cafe. The dessert, the only dessert they serve here is a pineapple beignet, or pineapple fritters they like to call them. It's basically with some icing sugar and pineapple donuts, I want to say, and they do come nice and warm, and even though I've been sat here filming for the past like 20 minutes or so, they still are rather warm. So this is kind of what they look like. You can see them, they very much have a doughy feel to them, and you can see the icing sugar, not a lot of it on either side. So yeah, I'm very curious. €5.50 by the way for these, and you get two of them. €5.50 for two of these same sized pineapple ananas beignets. I am very, very curious. I'm not the biggest fan of fruit flavored desserts. I just don't necessarily like mixing my food with anything. I prefer having pineapple on its own, like I said. So I'm curious. I'm very curious. You can definitely see the pineapple in there. There's like actual bits of pineapple in it. The dough is really nice. The flavor's pretty good too. I'll be honest, texturally it's not really my thing, because like I said, I just don't like the feel of actual bits of pineapple inside a doughy flavored dessert type of thing. It's not really something that I enjoy in terms of texture, but the taste is good. The taste is good. Now the next food item is another one that I was really looking forward to, especially because it's vegetarian, and the more vegetarian options Disneyland Paris has, the better. But unfortunately it's sold out. It's currently 5 p.m. and the cast member was very lovely, bless him. He apologized and said unfortunately we don't have any of them left. So these are meant to be vegetable fritters, very similar to chicken nuggets that you can get here at Café de la Brousse in Adventureland. So the chicken nuggets have been popular for a very, very long time, but I always like to advocate for slightly different food, and whilst the chicken nuggets tasted good, and they're definitely better than the ones that you can get, for instance, at Casey's Corner or at Café Hyperion, if you want chicken nuggets, come to Café de la Brousse. But it's nice that they've now brought vegetable fritters as well, so little vegetable, I guess, nuggets you could call them. Unfortunately they are sold out. I don't know if it's because they're very popular, in which case they should probably just make more vegetarian options. That would be great for all my vegetarian viewers, but it could also be the case that they didn't think it would be popular, so they just haven't made as many, considering it's 5 p.m. and Café de la Brousse is open until 8:30 p.m. tonight. I don't know how long they've been sold out for. It's just a shame. I wanted to try them. Don't worry, I will try them in a different vlog, but I just wanted to let you know that they do and should have them here at Café de la Brousse in Adventureland. But I guess don't be surprised if they're sold out. Maybe if you really want them, come earlier in the day. I don't know. Let me know if you have tried them so far though. Now from one disappointment to another, I am currently in Discoveryland because there was a new brownie released recently, a cute looking Mickey brownie with almonds and caramel sauce on it that I was really wanting to try, but again unfortunately the cast members said that they have run out of them. So instead they did have them earlier on in the day, so in the morning I would imagine, but they've been sold out for quite some time now. Again, this just proves that Disneyland Paris fans want new snacks, because whenever there's something new like a cute looking Mickey brownie or anything vegetarian vegetarian friendly or vegan friendly, they tend to sell out of them very, very quickly. So unfortunately, I can't try that in this vlog. I will be testing it out on a future video. You should normally be able to find it in the stand right behind me. So the stand that is directly facing Hyperspace Mountain in Discoveryland is priced at €5, I believe. Not too bad, but I can't really judge it until I've tried it and seen it in person, and hopefully in the upcoming months I will get to try it. Anyway, I've come to Walt Disney Studios now because that stand behind me, which is a stand in front of Tower of Terror, has recently started selling these very interesting looking pizzas. They're calling them pied pizzas or pizza gondole in French, and you can get them either with ham and mozzarella or just a 4-cheese pizza, and that's the one I decided to go for because I love my cheese. So hopefully it's going to taste good. I don't have too much hope for it, but at least they had them. At least they had the pizzas in stock, so that's already better than the last few things that we saw. Okay, well, I've got my pizza. It was priced at €7, by the way, if you just wanted to get it a la carte, or you can get it as a menu with a drink for €10. But yeah, I mean, it smells nice. I also just like the shape of it. It's the kind of pizza that you can easily have as a snack if you wish to. So there you go. Here's a better look at it. It's a 4-cheese pizza, as I mentioned, and again, it's not fresh or anything. They just heat it up there and then in the stands. But I'll be honest, it smells really good, and cheese is normally very good here in France anyway, so hopefully it's going to taste good too. It's pretty big. It's pretty big for €7. Right, let's give it a go. It's fine. Maybe it's just my first bite, but so far I'm not overly impressed. It just tastes like very basic pizza. Let's keep going. Listen, for something quite basic that more than likely most of your family are going to enjoy too, it's not bad for €7. It's a pretty good size as well, easily shareable, and it's pizza. Most people love pizza, so I would recommend it if you're in that particular situation. If you're just walking by in Walt Disney Studios and you see the stand and you're just hungry, you fancy a little bit of cheese and basic pizza, then go for it and share it with whoever you're with. Otherwise, literally around the corner at Stark Factory, you can get much better pizzas that taste a lot better than these ones. And plus, they're made fresh too. And speaking of Stark Factory, we are now in Avengers Campus because at Stark Factory here behind me, they have recently brought out some new desserts, because even though I've always loved the food inside Stark Factory, which is a quick service here in Avengers Campus in Disneyland Paris as well to the Studios Park, the desserts have never been anything too special. So hopefully the new desserts that they brought out are going to be nice. So let's go in and have a look. Well, another disappointment. They have run out of these as well. So I'll just show you them very quickly what they are, but I am going to come back tomorrow morning to try them, so make sure you continue watching. But basically, as you can see, they make their pizzas here fresh at Stark Factory, which is one of the reasons I really enjoy this quick service restaurant. But they've recently started using the same dough that they do for their pizzas to make some sweet stuff. So this is a chocolate hazelnut sweet pizza over here, they call it. There's one chocolate hazelnut and kumquat sweet pizza, and then one with cranberries. I've heard this one's the worst one. People say the cranberry flavor just doesn't really go well with it, or you can't really even taste it. So probably if I do get one tomorrow, if I manage to, if they have them, I'm gonna go for the chocolate one. But like I said, keep watching. I did just ask a cast member and they said they should have them tomorrow morning, but probably only in the morning. Again, they seem to sell out quickly, even though they make them fresh, I guess in the evening time, which currently is about 7:30 p.m. They seem to be prioritizing the pizzas and pastas rather than these desserts. So make sure you keep watching. I'm going to try my luck at them again tomorrow morning. But whilst I have your attention, I did want to say thank you so much to those of you who have recently joined my Patreon and my YouTube membership. This is something that I've been asked to do for quite a few years now, and I've finally taken the plunge and I've opened the Patreon and YouTube membership. So if you want to support me on there, feel free to. The link is always down below. But if you can't, don't worry at all. Just the fact that you're watching this video means the world to me. So thank you so much. Now, I'm probably going to see you tomorrow. Let's just hope it's with some good news in the form of a sweet pizza. See you then. And lo and behold, they do actually have them today. So I am going to try one of them. I think I'm just going to go for the chocolate hazelnut one, which I believe is this one here. I'm just going to pick one up. I'm actually really intrigued about this because, like I said, they make everything fresh here. You can actually see where they have their open oven here and make their pizzas. So it's cool that they're using the same bread to make some sweet desserts with them now. And as a reminder, they do the chocolate hazelnut one, a cranberries one with chocolate, and then a chocolate one with kumquat, which I've heard the chocolate hazelnut one is meant to be the best one, which I'm actually not surprised at because Disneyland Paris does do anything chocolatey very well. And really, I think the only difference is just a couple of pieces of cranberry on this one, as well as a couple of pieces of the kumquat here. So I guess more or less they're all the same. And considering beforehand, most of the desserts that they had here were just very average. I mean, the tiramisu I have tried before and that's really good, but that specialty dessert that they brought out last year was never really my personal favorite. Okay then, let's try this chocolate hazelnut dessert that they have here, priced at €6, and you can get your annual pass discount, of course. It's not too small, it's not too big either. In terms of the size, I think it's €6 is still a little bit too expensive, but I'll save my judgment for when I've actually tried it. It's so funny, Spider-Man's just in front of me. But yeah, so far I've not really tasting too much of the chocolate, but with my first bite anyway. But the dough itself is really nice. I'm going to take a few more bites and see how I feel. Okay, this is good. Once you get to the actual chocolate bit inside, it does get nice, and it's not a bad dessert. I don't see myself, you know, being gravitated towards this dessert. It's still not one of my favorite snacks or desserts to get at Disneyland Paris, but you know, it's a nice, unique thing, and I'm glad that they have done it, and hopefully we'll have to see how popular they end up being. I definitely prefer this to the mousse thing that they have, like the specialty mousse thing that they have at Stark Factory, which just didn't taste too great. So it's good. Anything unique is good for Disneyland Paris, and this isn't a bad snack. It's just not my personal favorite either. I really hope I managed to get that sweet pizza. Who knows? You know, because you would have watched it if I managed to get it. I don't know at this point yet, but I hope I would have done. But with that being said, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below, let me know which of the snacks that I tried you would want to try on your next visit to Disneyland Paris. Have you tried any of them yourself yet? Does any of them look exciting to you? I would love to hear your thoughts. And without further ado, I'm going to love you and leave you. Make sure you subscribe for more videos. Follow me on Instagram, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.